Good morning or good night, and welcome to this midnight reading. So tonight we will do collective reading to see what's brewing up, or if there is any messages that might be relevant for us today. So let's have a look. I felt a smile in my cheekbones getting warm for some reason. Let's see. We have the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The Chariot and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, first and foremost, if you've been recently hit by waves of energies coming from the outside, it could be through forms of communication, but it can also be much more ethereal. It would have felt like you're being hit from all direction, all at once. There is a strong suggestion here that there is an equilibrium that is regained through maturity. There may have been some delays, some minor annoyances that may have pushed your buttons, and it feels that the energy will start to move slowly but surely again. I'm seeing a momentum going forward from now on. If you've been feeling annoyed through minor inconveniences, delays, or if you've been feeling surge of negativity or negative emotions that has been slowing your movement forward, I'm seeing that this is slowly but surely being resolved as we speak. The equilibrium and the movement forward is being restored. There is an indication here of maturity and of being responsible for oneself, but the momentum is overall going to be positive again. Let's see if there's anything else. I'm seeing that the momentum will be fully restored within a week, but the next 2 days will be crucial. So you can take the time to take care of yourself and do not force the movement forward. It will come to you. Can we have anything else, please? Let's see. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. We have the Five of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. So we have 6, 5, 4 on the table of cups. There is an energetic release that is going on at this moment, and it feels like whatever energetic wave that we've been struck with in the past week that has been causing these annoyances and that surge of negativity and negative emotions, if that's true for you, of course, it has served the purpose of bringing up to the surface certain residue, certain emotional residue that may have been stuck within, that we may not have been completely aware of. Because I'm seeing here a certain defensiveness. And that's not to say that the defensiveness is necessarily negative, because with the Six of Cups here at the bottom, we see the heart in the middle. And the Six of Cups is oftentimes associated with childhood, with being vulnerable and in contact with our own inner child. And I feel that it is important to protect this part of us. However, with the Five of Cups and the Four of Cups, with the Knight of Swords here, who is in a very defensive position, acting almost as a protector in this scenario, I think we're learning to balance ourselves between defense and being able to enforce our own boundaries, and our ability to go within to be able to evaluate if there is anything there that needs to be released or cleaned out. Especially if you're on a path where you're trying to achieve something, trying to implement change in your life. Change is a road punctuated by what seems to be minor obstacles that are there to minor obstacle that shows us what we need to look at to effectively implement that change, if it makes sense. And that would mean reacting differently than we have before to certain event or certain type of energies. And also with the Knight of Swords, I'm seeing here that there is greater mindfulness of the cognitions that are associated with these events or energies when they come up. How are we perceiving the situation? And this is only to help us level up. Because with the Six of Cups, the inner child is oftentimes the depository of old programming, old belief that no longer serve us. And it is our responsibility to update these programs, to re-evaluate these beliefs, to see how they are impacting us. But again, there is a movement forward happening with these two knights on the table. The Knight of Pentacles suggests steady forward movement. But there is a release of emotion with the Five of Cups through certain form of introspection. And I'm seeing that you are looking at what has been bothering you straight in the face, dead on, with no fear, with no shame, with no guilt. It is what it is, and we're going to address it in order to move forward. And that is the key to a true commitment to oneself. So that is very mature. I think that the word mature came up when we drew the first two cards. Maturity is key here, and I think that you will feel very proud of yourself. Okay. Now we have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck with Justice that peeked out. We have the Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Magician. I love this. This situation, whatever these hurdle or annoyances and or energies that have hit in the past few days or week, and the emotional release and the cognitive reevaluation of certain beliefs that are associated with these emotions were meant to help you assert yourself in a certain way. Because what I'm seeing is, especially regarding these emotions and these cognition that needed to be cleaned up, I was speaking of residue and the ability to look at these straight in the face without shame, without guilt, or without being apologetic about it. Like I said, it is what it is. These are related to your ability to fully express who you are without without these feelings coming in your way. Once you're feeling comfortable with yourself inside, it will open the door for you to be comfortable, fully comfortable with who you are on the outside. And with these cards here, we have the Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Magician. It's truly the ability to manifest your desired reality, and even maybe more importantly with that Queen of Wands here, is to be able to truly be who you are, which is very close or almost the same as who you want to be. And once you are in this alignment with yourself, the door to manifestations open, and your relationship with the universe is wholesome and dynamic, and it brings in and out so many gifts. So whatever has occurred in the past, for me it's within a week, but it could be longer. Okay, don't let yourself be thrown off by the timing here, because it really doesn't matter if it resonates with you. So whatever these energies, like we said, we spoke of minor annoyances that may have felt like your movement forward was being slowed down. You may have felt like you had some bad luck, and it brought up emotions or negative thoughts. These appeared for you to clean up any residual shame or guilt that was lingering from childhood. And these feelings may have transpired through some past relationships that you may have had cultivated in your life in the past. So with this Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Magician here, it tells me that this all energetic episode that took place has the purpose of removing any restraint that we were putting on ourselves unknowingly, so that we can in fact be and create what we want to create. And I want to be clear here, I'm seeing a lot of warmth, I'm seeing a beauty, I'm seeing passion, creative expression, elegance and flow and grace. Is there anything else I should ask or do? I really, really like this message. I think it's very positive. In conclusion, just to wrap this up, we're moving out of this energy. The next 2 days will be the balancing act. I just want to make sure that I said everything, and I'm gonna just because we are in the middle of the night and I saw the moon earlier, I'm just gonna draw a card from the moon deck and a card from the rose deck. Okay. So we have a fiery climax approaches with don't let pride get in your way at the bottom. So a lot of fire energy on the table with full moon in Aries and Leo. And how about the rose deck? Thank you. The artist and the rescuer. Okay. So like I said, the next 2 days are important because we're still gonna be in between that old energy that has been challenging us and the new one that we are getting into. And the passage from one state to the other is being done through the release of these emotions and or cognitions that are creating that friction. And here there is an advice as to how to do that cleaning process. Could be through art, creative expression of some sort, whatever this is for you, drawing, painting, writing, singing, dancing, anything that gets you into that focused presence with yourself will be of great help. And it's all about the self, who you are, how you come across, not so much to others, but how you're perceiving yourself. That's the work being done here. It may have been triggered by outside forces, but the work that is done here is the work that is being done for our own growth and personal well-being. In conclusion, movement forward is indicated here. You can expect to be back on track within the next 7 days, but the next 2 days are crucial in regaining some sort of balance, and that regaining of balance will be done through release and introspection of emotions, residual emotions and residual cognitions regarding shame or guilt or regarding old perception of yourself, so that you can fully express who you are and feel unrestricted in your movement forward, if that makes any sense. I think this is a beautiful message, and like I said, with the artist here and the rescuer at the bottom of the deck, it does speak of using creative expression or process to help us in this introspection. So that's some advice for us. So this was a very beautiful message. I hope that you liked it. I hope that it helps you and that it is inspiring you for productive actions in your reality. Thank you very much for watching or listening, and have a great day.